Let's talk about what's happening with you in your life outside of the casket.
Yeah.
As we've been saying, we just wrapped a very special film called Street Fighter. This is a segment we call Living for This. What are you working on personally, professionally, stuff that makes you feel most alive right now?
Well, I mean, for me, the thing that's always made me feel most alive, and now more than ever, really just the fire is not even close to being out, is I love pro wrestling. I love sports entertainment. I love WWE. The fact that we're heading towards WrestleMania again in Las Vegas, and the idea I lost at Allegiant Stadium. You've got 50 to 80,000 people at these events 2 nights in a row to perform in stadiums. As a wrestler who watched, talking about my first match in front of maybe, generously 60 people, to be in front of stadiums. And I always looked at pro wrestling as a higher form of storytelling than a lot of people would give it credit. And when it's at its best, it's some of the greatest storytelling out there. It's nuanced, it's unique. It makes you leave not having just bought a ticket, but you've bought hope, you've bought fear, you've bought excitement. So for me, it's still the thing that excites me the very most professionally is pro wrestling. All that professional wonderfulness is very secondary to the fact that now I have at the time we're doing this, she's not even 6 months. She's a baby. I have a baby girl, Leilani, and then I have Liberty, who's 4 years old, gonna be 5. I had wonderful parents, and I think if my dad had set a precedent for being a great pro wrestler ahead of me, he set an even more difficult precedent with being a great father. So that is the number one thing that I'd like to be working on. And I'll go ahead and say it. I'd like to make it very difficult for the men that enter my daughter's lives. And not in an old school shotgun on the table way, in a way that I'm gonna set a standard so high, you better come correct, or these girls are gonna be living with me forever. I am very excited about that chapter of my life of being a father.
It's awesome, man. That's so great. And with what you said about being an actor, I mean, you've obviously were in Naked Gun, and you're really now going into a big space with the Street Fighter role, but it's something that you have a great gift for, as well as obviously your
You think I could do more
wrestling.
movies?
I think you'd be in a lot more movies, and I take it as seriously as you do, and I hope I could actually get in the ring at some point. I think I'd be a great manager. I think there's a whole role for me in that world. I think I could come in and mess some stuff up.
What are you talking about?
And
manager, you got big frame on you.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll do it. I'll go. But my
David, you a heavyweight, baby.
My thing is,
you just stand on the apron. I'll take care of them, tag you in. Hit whatever you want to hit.
I mean, I'm not joking. The monster is coming. My brother and I were wrestlers as kids. We had a whole circuit that we ran. I was the backyard barbarian. He was the hyper hot dog. And we had everyone in the neighborhood would come in and we would wrestle, and it was all day, every day. Backyard Barbarian wants to come back. He wants to come back. But I mean, what I saw in you is what I see in myself. I love story. I love storytelling. I think it's a unifying force. It's so powerful. And I don't care if it's 12 rounds in a ring, if it's doing 12th night. I don't care if it's SummerSlam, if it's Summer Stock Theater. To me, it's powerful. And I love it. And I
want to see the Backyard Barbarian, but I can tell you what's so powerful is the story of you transforming into the Backyard Barbarian. Not unlike how Mick Foley would become Cactus Jack and would become Dude Love.